Not one, yes, two, coming again at you with another video. Ladies, gentlemen, if this is your first time tuning into the channel, thank you for clicking on the video. Please hit the like button, please subscribe, post notifications so you know every time I drop a video. YouTube's algorithm is all messed up. So please do those things. If you're returning, I appreciate you for returning. Comment down below. I love reading your comments, whether negative or positive. I've said that in the past and I will continue to say so. So let's get into it. This is a very serious video. This famous Richard dude. Oh, by the way, let me say, no fancy editing. If it's your first time here, nothing, straight to the point, just a conversation with me and you. I'm gonna look you in your eyes like a man or female, whoever this is watching this. So if you're a famous Richard follower, if you're a fan of him, I'm pretty sure you know about this man's antics. And many will find him entertaining. But let's be real. Let's be serious. This man is playing with fire, in my humble opinion. And the reason why I say that is because of where he's from. Now, if he's really from Chicago, born and raised, we already know Chicago, Chirac. We already know what goes down there. But let's really talk about it for those who don't really know the seriousness of Chicago. As far as we're not even going to talk about the murder rate. We already know the murder rate is through the roof. We already know this. But as far as the type of senseless murders that have been going on for decades in Chicago is unreal and insane. By minorities, by melanated people, by black people, different gangs, by the way. I'm talking about setting people on fire, shooting them multiple times in the face. All the sinister things you could think of. And there's no age limit to when this comes to these type of things happening, these type of crimes. So, the fact that this dude is presenting himself the way he is on YouTube in New York is just crazy to me. We're not even going to talk about what he's doing and, you know, how he's approaching people. I just want to talk about the fact that he's from Chicago. His jeans are super tight. He wears super tight jeans with bulky shoes, whether it's boots or some type of Balenciaga sneaker or whatever. And he does a very zesty dance. It's like a salsa mixed with like a zesty dip, and moving, the way he moves his arm is like how a female would when she's walking. It's just very homosexual. And my main problem, this is my main problem and why I even made this video, the problem I have with, excuse me, is the on BD thing and the on King David thing. Now, I don't know who BD or who King David is. But I'm going to jump out on a limb and assume that they are some very famous or very well-respected dudes from Chicago that died. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. Now, where I come from, Pistol Waving, New Haven, born and raised. Where I come from, Connecticut. Where I come from, where I'm born and raised from, don't live there anymore. But, you know, anytime you mention somebody's name, you know what I'm saying, somebody from the hood that passed away that was respected and well loved, you better be telling the truth. You better mean what you say. There better be 100% truth, no lie, or you will get dealt with. You will get dealt with. Now let me explain that more in simpler terms for you, for the people who really don't understand what I'm saying, for the people in the back. If I'm talking to you and I say, listen, on BD, on King David, I saw him and I punched him in the face. If you know this was the dude, I tell you I beef when I tell you, yo, when I see him, I'm gonna punch him in the face. And I'm telling you that I saw him. We weren't together, but I'm telling you, yo, I saw him and I punched him in the face. If I'm lying, I can either get jumped or to the point where maybe even possibly killed. That's how serious real ones in the hood take that shit. Like, especially if it's a family member or just niggas in the gang. That's how real it is when it comes to street life in the hood. Especially where I grew up. They don't play. That's not something you play about. You don't put anything. You don't lie on the dead homies. You don't. So this dude is using it so much and using it so fluent that not every time he puts it on BD and puts it on King David, it's the truth. So how do the relatives, how do the people who are related in the younger, maybe his nephews or other people that were in the same gang as him, how do they feel about him, you know, just keep on King David, BD, King, how do they feel about him using it so loosely? to the point where if you're actually a fan of him, just forgot this dude's name, Famous Richard. If you're actually a Famous Richard fan watching this, you may even say BD King David. Like I see it in the comment section. You as a normal person that's not from Chicago, that's not from his hood, or that's not from the same hood as King David or BD, I've seen you, like normal fans of him, use it in the comment section. Like they say stuff and they be like on King David. That's crazy. That's wild. That's not how it's supposed to be. The homies won't want that. His gang that branched off or whatever, whatever he did, because I'm pretty sure King David and BD, they were very famous people in the hood, and they definitely have people that branched off from them and that continue to do whatever they were doing. I'm pretty sure they take that disrespectfully. I'm pretty sure if they watch the YouTube video, because now the internet is so easy to, everybody's on YouTube. Everybody can view YouTube. I'm pretty sure they know who this dude is, and they see, oh wow, you even got regular people saying that. How do they feel about that? I'm pretty sure they would take it as disrespect. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that's why I say he's playing with fire. That's why I said what I said in the beginning, because it's just, attention is a drug, man. It's a crazy, crazy drug. I think it's the worst drug that I have ever seen in my 33, going on 34 this years of living on this earth. And to be more technical, I guess we could just say from my middle school and high school years of coming up. Because, when I was little, obviously I didn't know what was really going on in the world. But my years of being a teen and running the streets, and sleeping from floor to floor, couch to couch, and being involved in certain things that I shouldn't have been involved in. This world has really changed, and it never used to be about attention and doing anything for attention, anything for clout. There is no way in hell when I was growing up I was seeing people recording themselves, going to different parts of the country, interviewing people, and trolling people, getting in people's faces, getting in police officers' faces. We were trying to avoid police officers as much as we could. Can we talk about that too? We already know about the self-snitching. We could go on and go down that rabbit hole. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. But we're just going to talk about the fact that this Famous Richard dude actually approached the police on this recent video. He actually approached it on his immigrant video. He went up to the cops and was trolling the cops. Man, when I grew up, we stayed far. We wasn't doing shit like that. We didn't want the cops to know who we was, what our faces looked like, because we was selling drugs. We had guns on us. We was doing all types of shit. We didn't want cops getting familiar with our faces. Now these niggas is talking shit to cops, spitting at cops, assaulting cops, all types of shit. What is wrong with today's generation? And this dude is adding to the problem. I don't want to go on no rant, ladies and gentlemen, but really that's really why I made this video, because this dude's antics have become to the point where there's no way he's from the trenches of Chicago. The dudes from the really trenches, they don't move like this. How do they really feel? If you from the trenches, if you happen to be from the trenches of Chicago, or you related, have a relative, send them this video, or you watching this or know this. I want to know how they feel about this dude, man. Saying on King David, saying on BD, just using it so loosely. Tight jeans wearing. Approaching cops, trolling cops, police officers, but you from the hood. You from Chicago. I think you making Chicago look bad. That's what I think, in my opinion. And I'm not saying gang violence is good. Gang violence is a horrible thing. However, the Chicago beef started with the gangs, I really don't know. It could have been about a female. It could have started by somebody stepping on somebody's shoe. I don't know. I'm not glorifying gang violence at all. But I'm just saying, this dude antics is not of the real true Chicago. And the two names, the BD King name that he's using, I'm pretty sure his antics is not of their character at all. At all. They want to prove. They're probably tossing, turning their graves if I don't know if they're cremated or buried or what, but I'm pretty sure their souls are like, nah, that wasn't me. And again, I'm not glorifying violence at all, because I grew up in violence. And I'm blessed to still be alive and here talking to you right now about this. talking to you about anything on this channel. Matter of fact. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I pretty much want to end this video here. I don't want to go on a rant and go down different rabbit holes. I want to stay on topic. I feel like pretty much I was on topic and I got my point across. Is that this dude is playing with fire. I think it's very dangerous. The tongue is powerful. Words are very powerful, man. And I feel like he has the tongue of a serpent, of a snake, in my opinion. And it could catch up with him. It could bite him in the behind. It really could. So comment down below. Let me know what you think, how you feel. This is no hate or towards him because I actually smoked a joint and was laughing. I find some of the stuff he does funny, but it's not smart. It's not smart, and it's nothing you should do. It's nothing anybody else should do. He shouldn't be doing this. He should find another way to present comedy to YouTube, to a YouTube audience. Not this way. Not this way. The way he's doing it, the way he's using his tongue so uselessly and being reckless, being from Chicago. All right, so I'll catch you ladies on the next video. Peace and love, and gentlemen. I'll catch you ladies and gentlemen on the next video. Peace and love.